It was so great to meet so many of you on our Welcome to Kindergarten bike tour. And on the tour, we heard several questions from you, and a lot of them were about our Nature Kindergarten program. So this video is just to answer some of those questions, to let you know why we do it and the benefits of learning outside. We're going to let you know how we keep kids safe outside, and also what kind of clothing and gear your children will need. So next year we're planning to have 3 kindergarten classes, and each of these classes will be going outside every day in all kinds of weather. Typically we'll play outside and explore nature in the morning, and then in the afternoon we'll be inside, and the inside portion looks like a typical kindergarten classroom with indoor exploration, learning centers. We do our art then, music, we go to the gym and to library. Some people wonder why we go outside for kindergarten. And first of all, learning and playing outside is a lot of fun. And it's a great opportunity for children to connect with nature. Research is showing a lot of benefits for being outside. First of all, there's an improved physical development, so the kids get tons of exercise. There's lots of opportunities to run and climb and balance. We're noticing an improved level of resiliency. So when kids go outside in all kinds of weather, like today it's raining, kids will be out in this, and they're learning that nothing can stop them, and that they're strong and that they can handle all kinds of situations. Their confidence levels go up, their opportunities for social skills go up, their stress levels go down, and there's research is showing an improved ability for higher level cognitive skills. So, thinking creatively or problem solving. We're really lucky in BC because we have such a flexible curriculum that encourages inquiry learning, and it lends itself quite easily to learning outside. If you look, for example, at the BC government website, you'll see the curriculum for example, science, and you'll see that each learning center can easily be met while we're outside exploring. Kindergarten age children learn best through play. Play supports their language development, social emotional development, their physical development, and intellectual development. And the difference between our kindergarten and a typical kindergarten is that most of our play happens outside. One question that some parents have is my child going to learn how to read in a nature kindergarten, and are they going to be doing math? And the answer to both of those questions is yes. So we spend a ton of time outside reading stories, storytelling, writing in our journals, and playing literacy games, and singing a lot of songs. And we also do a lot of math. In kindergarten, we do most of our math using concrete materials that we can manipulate and count. And the forest is full of these kinds of materials. For example, we use cones, we use sticks, we use stones, we use leaves, we count trees. There's all kinds of math out here. So we might, in the fall, when the leaves are all different colors, we might ask the children to make a pattern using red and yellow leaves. Or they might practice counting stones. Or we might do all kinds of numbers and activities just using the things that we have outside. Parents often wonder how we keep the kids safe outside. So the very first thing that every teacher does is, even before the students arrive, is they go outside and do a risk assessment for each and every site that they visit. So I would go out, say, to here, and I'd look around, I'd identify any potential risks or hazard, and I'd make a plan to mitigate. So if, say, I saw a tree that was leaning, I'd say, oh, we can't play or be here, or I'd mark that off. Another way we do risk assessments is with the students. For example, at our school, in one of our sites, we've got a little rock ledge. And we've gone out there every year with the kids and we look at it, we make plans for how to make sure we're safe. So the kids come up with the plan on their own with a little support, and they've decided, one at a time. We don't play here. When we climb it, we use both hands and feet. And, the kids are empowered and they feel safe. The first thing we teach our students when we go outside is to stay in the boundaries of our outdoor classroom. So we set up boundaries using cones, and we teach students to not cross the imaginary line created by the cones. So we start with a pretty small classroom in the beginning of the year, and we gradually, as we trust the students and see that they know how to stay within the cones, we gradually expand this. The second thing that we teach the students is to come when they hear a teacher's call. Each teacher has their own call, and the students know that when they hear that call, they go right to their teacher, and we practice it every day until they've got it. Each September, we teach the children animal safety, and I've been taking kids out into the forest around Cumberland for probably over 10 years, and I've never had an encounter with wildlife with kids, but I still think it's a valuable thing to do and for them to learn and to practice. So we'll learn about cougars and bears and what to do if we encounter them. And in this picture, you'll see this little boy is standing up tall and he's shouting at the bear to go away, and he's slowly moving backwards towards an adult. Each teacher carries a first aid kit and has done a first aid course. And we all carry cell phones so we can contact the school really quickly if needed. And we also travel to the forests and around forests in what we call an adult sandwich. So we have two adults, which are the bread, and all the kids are the fillings of our sandwich. So they have to be in between the two adults, which is great for you because that means you might get to volunteer with our kindergarten class and join us on a forest visit. The number one question that we get about our outdoor program is, will my child need any special clothing or gear? And if they do, what will they need? So at our school, we go by the motto that there's no such thing as bad clothing or bad weather, just inappropriate clothing. So if your child is properly dressed, they'll have a great time in any kind of weather, and their experience in kindergarten will be better. So, for kindergarten, your child will need, first of all, underlayers. So they'll need, cozy sweaters, possibly long johns, maybe some fleece pants, or some cozy socks. They're going to need possibly a fleece jacket. Or a puffy jacket. They'll need a good pair of waterproof rain pants. These are the most important thing because even when it's not raining out, the ground is wet most of the time. And we wear rain pants almost every day. They'll also need a waterproof coat, and they'll need insulated rubber boots. We've found that regular rubber boots do not keep kids warm, especially when it snows, their feet just freeze. So, insulated rubber boots. And we like the kids to have a little backpack to take outside. We call it our adventure backpack. And in it, they might have waterproof mitts. They might have their warm mitts, a toque, a water bottle, possibly some reusable snack containers, and we have each child come with a little first aid kit. So we're looking forward to seeing you all in September and having a great time outside with your children.